201.042017. Wow, I was sick today. Got through a lot of Gilmore Girls, and me and my mom have decided that all of the men in Gilmore Girls are trash. Yeah, they're all petty and shallow and self-righteous. I mean, most of the characters, including Rory, are self-righteous and self-involved. Rory has this whole thing, like if you actually go back and look at the way she acts and the way she treats people, she's kind of got a problem. Like usually she's pretty okay and she puts her head on straight in the end, but that's not the point. Problematic faves. This is just a really casual update. You notice I did edit this one. I tried. It's like 11 o'clock at night, but I am trying to do my one-a-day video posts. I'm trying here. I already failed on my other vlog, but that's fine. That was just for you. Do you like my shirt? I got it. Christmas from my brother. It's got all the greats on here. William, Henrik, Anton, Bertol, Langston, Lillian, Tennessee, Arthur, and Lin-Manuel. My old high school and my younger brother's current high school were selling them for drama club. Sapir Aude. Sapir Aude. Anyway, they were raising money for theater, so they just have the best of the best. I'm also wearing my Slytherin pants, which have pockets because they're men's pants and women's pants don't have pockets. There's a problem here. Saturday, I'm not going to post a video because I'm going to be flying all day. So I'm going to post 2 videos Friday. And yeah, you're going to get something cool later. I'm going to talk a little bit about fandoms and art and stuff. Lots of fun stuff. This is a really crappy log tape. I was sick all this morning, so I slept. Like, I woke up and I got the dogs and I got everything set up, and then I sent the oven timer for an hour without turning on the oven because that would be terrible. And I fell asleep on the couch. And when the timer went off, I got up and I walked the dogs, and then I brought them with me into the living room and closed all the doors so they couldn't leave, and set the timer for an hour again and went back to sleep because I was feeling really sick. So around 9 o'clock, I got up, did all the dishes, washed the lights from the bathroom, which have gotten really dirty because they like lined the top of the mirror. They were covered in dust and gross stuff, and all the lights have burned out except one, which is terrible. So we washed all of them so that we can clean the sconces, so we can replace the light bulbs so that the lights will work in the kitchen. The bathroom will no longer be darkness and despair and fear. So that's how I spent my morning. Then I went back to sleep again after I did all my chores. I woke up, took the dogs out again, and I put on Gilmore Girls and dozed on and off after I was violently ill in the bathroom. Here's me talking about my personal health online. Then my mom came home from work and we watched more TV together, and she did my nails, which are a really pretty color that my big sister got me for Christmas. Shout out. I am so happy because... Okay, let me explain. The other day, I watched X-Men Age of Apocalypse, which is just called X-Men Apocalypse, but Age of Apocalypse is the story arc, so ignore me. Which sent me off on a kick because I was raised watching X-Men, and I really liked the original X-Men series, except for the last one. The third movie was trash. X-Men Last Stand was trash, and you can tell everyone I said so. And then they redid it, and they did X-Men First Class, which I liked mostly. There were a few things that I was displeased with, but that was okay. And then Days of Future Past happened, and I was really happy with that right until the end. And other stuff like that. I think I might start doing movie reviews, like Friday night movie reviews. Tell me what you think about in the comments. That way we can set themes for all my interesting things. I can talk about movies that I've seen and rewatch interesting movies and stuff. And I'm getting off track. So we watched X-Men, and that set me off on a kick where I was like, I have to watch all the X-Men movies. So today, not today, yesterday I watched the first X-Men movie, the really crappy one, like the superhero movie that proved to the world comic books could make great movies. And it was so wild watching all these characters, because the last time I saw Sir Ian McKellen acting, he was playing Gandalf, because I recently watched Lord of the Rings and Hobbit. But it was really interesting watching that. And the entire time I was watching, because there's this one little moment, just for a second, minor spoiler here for X-Men Apocalypse. There's a small moment where there is there's like a little screenshot of an episode of Star Trek. And it's just like, it's the old, like the original William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, Degrassi. I can't remember his last name right now. I don't know. The original Star Trek, and it was just a little clip from that about, you know, false gods and Apollo and stuff. I could tell you the entire theme of the episode, but then that would be spoilers for Star Trek. And anyway, but there's just that one little clip of Star Trek in it, which means that Star Trek is something that exists in the X-Men universe. But Patrick Stewart plays Captain Picard in one of the Star Trek series, and Patrick Stewart also plays Professor Xavier in the X-Men universe. How are they gonna reconcile that? How? You wanna explain to me that? Because I actually need an answer. Can someone help me out here? I am getting off track again. So I'm currently on an X-Men kick, and for a really long time, Netflix had the original X-Men, the animated series, all of it, on Netflix, which was amazing, because even though the animation is really weird and the acting is kind of off and the voice acting is adorable, it gets better as it keeps going. They were like, I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, this is working. Oh, I have to make everything perfect now, which is, you know, basically every artist. They eventually took it off Netflix, which was heartbreaking, because then I couldn't just turn on my computer and watch it anytime I wanted. I have found a website with the entire animated series on it, which is awesome. And they also have X-Men Evolution on it, which was an early 2000s redo version where the majority of the X-Men are high school age and they attend a local high school, and it was awesome. And Logan is like teacher age, so there's no weird love triangle going on with Jean and Scott. And Wolverine, which, you know, of course completely ignores the entire story arc in the comics, but that's not the point. The point was it was a children's show and it was great. And the animation is cute, and the plot's cute, and the characters are really well-rounded and interesting, and the costumes are pretty dope. I'm getting off track here again. Anyway, I found a website that has both the animated series and X-Men Evolution on it, and I'm going to binge watch them forever, because I love X-Men so freaking much. Superhero movies are my shit. I'm still tripping off Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad was so good. Like, I know not a lot of people liked it, and objectively, I can see why people would be unimpressed with it and kind of grossed out by it. I really enjoyed it, and I've seen a lot of the extended scenes and stuff, so I'm really happy with how it went, because in my opinion, the extended scenes are just stuff that didn't make it into the movie but are still canon. So, like, extended and deleted scenes are canon to me. They just didn't make it into the film for time reasons or whatever, which is why The Lord of the Rings, the extended edition, and The Hobbit's extended edition, and Harry Potter extended edition are all better than the original. The theater released ones. Extended editions are so important. You don't understand. Please, can someone explain this Pickard thing to me? I don't know how we're gonna reconcile that. Also, I was watching the behind the scenes for Age of Apocalypse, and I didn't notice. I thought he looked familiar, but the actor who plays Poe Dameron in Star Wars is playing Apocalypse in Apocalypse. I didn't notice he's wearing so much makeup. Poe Hot Dameron. Oh! So there's me rambling for Lord knows how long this is. Right now the timer says 10 minutes, but I edit all my videos, so I don't know how much time is going to be taken off. Rambling and babbling and talking and just going on and on. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for humoring me. Click to subscribe. I'll release a better video at some point, I promise.